quick and easy recipes. Are you back for some more? Well, I have got 4 quick and easy recipes for you this week. Hey friends, my name's Susan and welcome to my home. Today I have 4 more quick and easy recipes for you. Some really good recipes and one that I've got a question on for you. So let me get this ponytail up and let's get to making some amazing food. Come on, let's get to cooking. And tonight we're going to make a quick meal. I am going to make a Caesar chicken pasta salad. I know it sounds weird, but it is amazing, guys. Y'all have got to try it. I have got some chicken tenders that I've defrosted, some Caesar salad dressing, a little bit of penne pasta I'm going to put in there, a family-sized Caesar salad, and some bacon I'm going to fry up to put in there too, because you know, nothing's better than bacon. So let's get all this a-cooking. And I've air fried the bacon. It didn't take long. Oh, it did really good. And I've already air fried the chicken. I don't know if you can see that. It is nice and golden brown. I'm going to go ahead and put this in a plate while I make the salad, and then we will be ready to eat. And I've got my huge mixing bowl right here, and we are about to put it all together. I did get the family size Caesar salad. It does make a lot, and you know what? I can always eat it for lunch the next day. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in here. Make sure there's no pieces that don't look as good and take those out. Now the next thing I'm going to put in here is the actual chicken itself. And I'm going to go through and just basically cut the chicken. I didn't overcook it, which is a problem with the air fryer. If you don't pay attention to your cooking time, you can overcook it and then it's not very tasty and it's kind of rubbery, which mine looks really good. Next thing I'm going to put in is the bacon. I basically air fried it, and let me tell you something, guys. I'll be air frying bacon more often. This is absolutely perfect. It's not overdone. It's not underdone. It is beautiful. Let me go ahead and stir this around just a little bit. Get that bacon dispersed. I went ahead and boiled my noodles, and I put them in some cold water. I drained them and put them in cold water to cool them down so it doesn't wilt my lettuce. So I'm going to go ahead and add the noodles to this. This was probably 2 cups of penne pasta. But you know what? It does what it needs to do. I'm going to go ahead and add in the pack of Caesar's dressing that came with the salad, because that's a pretty good bid. This was a family pack. Mind you, I probably should have got the smaller pack because it's just Danny and I, but you know what? I'll have lunch tomorrow. And I'm also going to go ahead and put in the cheese. Now let's get this stirred around. Now, if you need extra Caesar dressing, you can always get some. I tell you what, this Olive Garden Caesar dressing is really, really good. I love the Olive Garden stuff, no matter which way you do it. So here's this. Now what I do is I wait to put the croutons in until I put it in the plate. And then I add a few croutons on the top. And there you go. Chicken Caesar pasta salad. It is so good. You won't regret ever making it because it is amazing. And it's what's for supper tonight. Last week we did a version of this. This week we're going to do the chicken version. We're going to do some chicken taquita salsa bake. And chicken taquitas taste better with a green salsa. But I'm also going to add a little bit of red salsa on top. Just because I love the combination, the green and red, you know, Christmas. So I've got some chicken and cheese taquitas. You can choose the brand you love. I've got some green salsa verde. This is thick and chunky. And some chunky salsa and Mexican cheese. And that's all you need for this. And this was so easy last week. It's going to be so easy this week. And it's definitely a crowd pleaser. It is so good. So let's get it in the dish. And it cannot be any more simpler than this. I have got 7 chicken and cheese flour taquitas. I probably could do 8. You know, because we love chicken and cheese. There you go, 8. You can do a long line of them, a big dish of them, whatever you want to do. But there's your base. The next ingredient is these salsa verde thick and chunky. I'm going to go ahead and lay some of the green on. And then I'm going to use my spoon to smooth this out. I love green chilies. I love green salsa verde. Definitely a win-win. And we are going to make this a little bit spicy because this is medium chunky salsa. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of this on the top. And again, layer that over. Not quite as much because I do have that green salsa that I want the flavors to come out of when this all cooks. But I'm definitely getting all this covered and smothered so it will taste amazing. And the last ingredient, of course, is some cheese to go over the top. Y'all know I love a good cheese pull, and there is nothing wrong with putting a little extra on this so you get a good amount of cheese. The oven has preheated to 400 degrees. And if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss any of the upcoming good food and fun. It only takes about 12 minutes, it says. I'm thinking it's probably going to be more like 15, but still, for a main dish, you can't beat that. So let's get it in the oven. And here's what it looked like after it came out of the oven. If you want to brown the top some more, you can. Y'all know we could care less about the brown cheese. So let's get it on a plate. And here you go. Chicken taquitas and some Mexican corn. Y'all know me. I'm going to put a little bit of sour cream on the taquitas. And that is what's for supper tonight. And we're going to make some easy orange chicken. Real quick, real simple. Some popcorn chicken, some barbecue sauce, some sweet orange marmalade, and some soy sauce. I'm going to go ahead and cook some rice in the Instant Pot and some popcorn chicken in the air fryer. And then we'll mix up the orange chicken glaze. And let's go ahead and add some popcorn chicken to the air fryer. I don't think I can get the whole thing in there, but I am going to get as many to cover the bottom of the air fryer. I don't want it in two layers. I want it in an individual layer. I'm thinking that's pretty good. Now I'm going to put it in there for about 10 to 15 minutes until it gets nice and crunchy. And while the chicken's cooking, let's go ahead and get the orange sauce made up. I'm going to use about half of this jar of orange marmalade. This is a 20 ounce. It says to use a 17 ounce. I don't want quite that much, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to put in some Kraft sweet and spicy barbecue sauce. It costs for a little more than I have, but you know what? I've got a lot in storage, and I don't want to go get it out. And almost 1/4 cup of soy sauce, give or take, because this is going to be a mixture of the two. I'm going to go ahead and get this all stirred together, and then it'll be time to put it on the chicken wings, and we can have some supper. This orange glaze was good, but I guarantee there's something that tastes even better out there. Leave me a comment below if you've got a different recipe for orange glazed chicken that you love. Tonight we're going to make a quick and simple supper. You know I love them. I'm just going to put some pork chops on the grill, or in the air fryer actually, and grill up some pork chops. You know me, I love putting it in Dale's marinade, and we're going to have some baked beans to go with it. Quick, simple, easy. You could always throw a salad with this. Tomorrow's grocery day. I don't have any salads. So, yeah, this is what we're having. So let's get to putting this in our marinade. And I like to marinate my chops for at least 30 minutes. An hour would be best. No more than 2 hours, because it gives it too much of a, I don't know, Dale's taste. But, of course, Dale's is the best on steak, on chicken, and on pork chops. So I've got these huge, big, thick pork chops. You saw the price. I got them for $4 for these big, thick pork chops. And I have 2 of these bad boys. Look at this. It is a pork chop steak for sure. Now the next thing is just to put the Dale's on. And let me give you a close-up of Dale's. They do have a low sodium version, which I usually don't wind up getting. It's good. Knowing us, we probably need to be using it, but we aren't. I basically cover both sides, as you just saw, and then I get all the air out, and then it's ready to marinate. These are still cold from the fridge, so I'm just going to let them sit out here on the counter for 30 minutes. 15 minutes and I'll flip it, 15 minutes more, and then they'll be ready to cook. So let's get these stushed away, go do something else while they're marinating, and then we'll be back to finish it off. And I've got the baked beans in the pot cooking right now. I've got the air fryer heated up. I'm going to go ahead and put the pork chops that I have marinated in the dales in the air fryer real quick. And I'm going to do about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. They're nice and hot. The air fryer's nice and hot. And these are thick, so I will definitely have to check it to make sure that it's coming up to temp. And try to get this in to where it's laying flat, because that's the way you can make it the best. There we go. Alright, a little bit of Tetris. I forgot them to fit. Now let's put them in the air fryer. I'm going to probably do 3 to 4 minutes on each side. I may need 5 and 5. We'll see how it turns out. I'll let you know when I get them out. And I did leave them in for quite a little bit longer than I had said. Didn't realize this air fryer, which only gets up to 400 degrees, it does take a little bit longer to cook them. But I think they're looking really good. Let's get them plated up. And here you go. Pork chop and some baked beans. And it's what's for supper tonight. Got to give those recipes a try. You know, I love quick food. And whenever it tastes great, that just makes it even better. And if you haven't already, press that little button down below and subscribe so you don't miss any of the upcoming good food and fun. Ring that bell. That way you'll be notified every time I release a video. And until next time, see you then.